The area in the anterior portion is called the mons pubis. It's going to contain some adipose, and directly behind it is the pubic symphysis. For external genitalia, you have the labia majora, the labia minora. You've got the vaginal opening, and we're talking about stratified squamous epithelium lining the vagina. It extends all the way up to the cervix of the uterus. That's this coned region. The cervix has an opening in it for the inner lumen of the uterus. The uterus has 3 different layers. The innermost layer is the endometrium. Then you have a muscular layer called the myometrium, and then the outermost layer is called the perimetrium. Connected to the uterus, so this would be the vagina with the uterus, cervical region. Then they're going to call this the fundus in the body. Fine. Connected to the uterus are the fallopian tubes, one on the right, one on the left. The fallopian tubes terminate as the fimbriae, or the finger-like projections that will sweep the oocyte into the fallopian tube, also called the uterine tube. Directly below the fimbria are the ovaries, right and left. And the ovaries at ovulation will release the oocyte. It will be swept into the fallopian tube. If fertilization is to occur, it usually occurs in the fallopian tube. It takes a few days for the oocyte to migrate from the fallopian tube down to the uterus for implantation, if fertilization has occurred. The little spermatocytes, or the sperm cells, have to make their way through the cervical opening, up, and decide right or left which way they think that little oocyte is coming, and then they will make their way up through the fallopian tube until they encounter the oocyte. Joining of the sperm and the ovum forms a new product called a zygote. And that one cell will duplicate itself through mitosis over and over and over again until you have millions and millions of cells that will become the embryo and the fetus. The end.
What was there's the fimbriae that extend over, is that the actual ovary, the green part?
The green thing is the ovary. So I could put a sticker here and ask you right or left fallopian tube. I could put a sticker here and say right or left ovary. I could put the sticker there and probably say right or left fimbria.
And is it reversed again? Like anatomical?
It's like that.
Oh, so it doesn't really matter. It's like, okay.
It does matter.
So, okay.
Remember, the uterus is, I think it's called an antegrade or retrograde organ. It comes up and then it kind of flops down onto the bladder. And if you remember, the bladder is anterior, right behind the pubic bone, bladder, then uterus. So this sticks forward. This is anterior.
Okay, so you're saying it would go like this, or like that, like that?
No,
No.
just like.
Oh, like that. So
See, this is the uterus. That's the vagina. Here's the vagina. So it's just like that.
okay, so this
This
is
is
the
the
right.
anterior
This is the
portion.
left.
Yep. So you would hold it. On the quiz, you'll pick it up and you'll hold it like that, and you'll go right, left. It's a phaser.
And you can scan your merchandise at the same time.
I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. So it's
You can confuse us.
right, left, I
Yes.
think.
Yes.
Hey, it's a
I'm
good
glad
way
we're all
to remember
adults
it. Right, left.
Hold it by.
Oh, hold it. Scan it.
Put it by the vagina.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so
Oh.
okay.
Well, now we're getting silly.
Yeah. I
Wait,
think we're all
wait,
tired.
wait. Left, right. It goes.
Left, right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
It's the
Okay,
same
okay,
thing.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah, so just
Just
look
remember
by the
that it's-
scanner.
Left, right.
Like
Hold it by
that
the
way.
scanner.
Left, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if someone
Left,
picks it up
right.
and moves it or flips it over,
Because
Yeah.
if it's
orientate yourself again.
Yeah.
This is anterior.
and this is
That
anterior,
fundus is always anterior.
so it points this way. Oh,
Yep.
so left. Okay, got it. That makes sense.
Yep.
Cool.
Somebody did this one time, like it was talking to me.
Oh my god.
If it helps you remember.
Hey, anything
Fine.
that helps.
Can I have that model?
This one?
So for mammary tissue, you want to know nipple, areola, that's the pigmented region. Then the mammary tissue is made up of lobes, which are further divided into lobules. So this would be a lobule. Coming off of the lobule, the secretions that are made in the lobule make their way up through the lactiferous duct, where it widens out. That's called the lactiferous sinus, and then it continues as a lactiferous duct to the nipple. That's all there is to know about mammary tissue, breast tissue. You can imagine that there's going to be at least 2 stickers on that. Lots of stickers on these parts and pieces.
The duct is the lactiferous duct. Which part is it?
See all this duct work in here?
Okay.
That's all lactiferous duct. Where it opens up or widens, that's lactiferous sinus. Lactiferous as in lactic. As in milk. Breast.
Nice.
And although breast tissue does develop during puberty, the development of those lobules will not occur until pregnancy,
And that's why your
or
boobs
unless you
get bigger.
take hormones. Huh?
That's why your boobs get bigger when you're pregnant.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
They swell with fluid in preparation for a baby.
The baby.
The alien. The alien baby that we threw on the floor.